what does that mean?
You're gonna see what it means in a second, you piece of shit.
Nice PlayStation 2 shirt.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show for Wednesday, October 18th, 2017. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller. This is my iPad thing. I just threw it into Cool Greg's side. What are you gonna do about a tough guy crawling on the ground?
First off, I'm 100% sure that Cool Greg could fuck you.
Oh my God, he would kill me.
You up.
That's the thing is, I like to, right now, and by the way, this is the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hello, everyone.
What I've been doing recently with Cool Greg is now we're comfortable. We're comfortable. He knows how much
it took him a while.
We all envy
to get
him.
into it.
We all want him to be friends. We're jealous when he hangs out with one of us. What I'm starting to do now is test him like a Jurassic Park fence.
Oh no.
What can I get away with?
Yeah.
What can I get away with? I can hit him. He thought that was funny when I hit him with the thing.
That's how you know you've reached the second level of friendship with Greg Miller. Yeah. So the first level is he's super respectful, really likes hanging out with you, really nice guy. Second level, he starts fucking with you.
Yeah.
Right? Testing your mental strength, testing your acuity. Third level is you have to fight him. That's how his friendship actually is opposite
no one's ever had to fight me.
Of other people's friendship.
It's been a long time since I fought anybody.
You and I fought once. We wrestled once.
Did we?
And it was by the old editing bay.
Once.
Remember the equipment cage at IGN in the Brisbane office?
And Fran got so mad.
Yeah, he was not.
Fran got so. I totally forgot about that actually. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna take. It was the first time I went back to jiu-jitsu, and I was like, I'm gonna take Greg Miller down. And I tried to do some lazy ass fucking single leg pick on you, and you just bear hugged me and picked me up, and I was like, I immediately regret this decision.
No.
This guy has a lot more strength than I gave him credit for.
It's before I knew you were Mr. Glass. Too, I don't want to hurt you.
You had bear strength.
He's Mr. Glass.
You're better.
Mr.
You're
Glass.
better now. In the old,
how
are you, Mr. Glass? In the old days, you'd hurt yourself from doing anything. You just move around a little bit. You blow out a thing. So far, so then we know. Shot, didn't ya? You had to open up your mouth. Now, I'm gonna assume you don't know anything about this shirt.
The PlayStation 2 shirt?
Yeah.
No.
Because
I remember there being a console back in the day called the PlayStation 2.
It's just here's what I do. I envy you in a lot of ways.
I don't pay attention to stuff.
No, it's not that you don't even pay attention. It's just you do what you do, and you don't give a fuck what anybody else is up to anywhere. You know what I mean? And I don't mean this.
No. That's 100% accurate.
This sounds like I'm backing into an insult.
No,
I'm really not. In the way that, like, I'm the guy who is on his computer at home or whatever, doing something nonstop, checking Twitter, doing this, blah, blah. And then I will literally, like, when we get up to go to lunch or whatever, I'll, like, look at Twitter one last time, leave the thing, and then I'm on my phone and right onto Twitter. Like, I feel like I am trying to be Brainiac all the time, being connected to all the different worlds and understand what's happening.
Yes.
And you're at the computer, and I don't even know what you're looking at, but you get up and you're gone, and that you don't know anything till you sit back down in front of it and maybe find that thing.
Yeah.
Because I put up a thing, every like Joey complimented me on the shirt, but it's like they're talking based on the Instagram post I put up this morning about it. So this shirt is very special to me.
Okay.
17 years ago this month, I got to launch PlayStation 2 after waiting in line 9 hours, right? It was a big moment for me. It was the first purchase I ever made with my own. Thank you. Thank you. I'll allow it. Round of applause for me buying the PS2.
Great system.
My first adult purchase ever.
Yeah.
I was a kid still, but I was in high school. But it was the first console I ever bought with my own money. So I went there and waited in line with my money belt from my France trip that we took in high school. So because I didn't have a credit card.
Sure.
So I just had like $350 whatever in cash strapped to my chest while I sat there reading EGM. That doesn't really matter, other than the fact it's a pinnacle. It's a great moment, a dividing point in my life. You know what I mean? Of like, this is me becoming a man. And also my first PlayStation system I bought at launch. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked.
I like this story.
It meant a lot to me, PlayStation 2. And then, this past weekend, I'm out with Geneviève Saint-Onge Miller.
Heard about her.
Joey Noel.
Jojo.
Jojo.
I call it Jojo. Sometimes I call her Joe. Sometimes I call it Jojo.
Jojo.
Sometimes I look at her in the eyes and I go, what am I thinking? Right? And
she goes, Jojo.
She goes, flaming hot Cheetos. And I go,
oh yeah.
Boom.
So, Lady
Joey, what am I thinking?
No, you gotta look at her in the eyes. She won't be able to read this.
Joey, what am I thinking?
You gotta wait 15 seconds.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I believe it's Lady Doombots on Instagram.
Sure.
Yesterday, who I believe is
Danny's
significant other.
Danny's girlfriend.
She put up a thing yesterday about a 1 pound bag of flaming hot Cheetos. I love how Joey watches it on a delay.
I love it.
She's literally right around the corner.
No, we need her to. She has to. She's
somebody's got to
actually watching our show.
Yeah, exactly. And she.
It's confusing to try and listen to you guys and pay attention to the chat.
We're with you. Don't worry. No, you're doing great. You're a community manager, Joey. Don't go to Rockstar. she put up a thing of her mom sent her a 1-pound bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos. And I went and looked for it online to try to order it for the office and couldn't find it.
Oh my god.
There's just, we go through these moments of in time together as friends that are by marked basically. Like
On foods and snack foods.
By snack foods, right?
Sure.
You and I remember the first time we bonded.
The Tabasco Cheez-Its. Yeah,
right?
of course.
And I was like, I like this guy. This guy, Greg Miller, that I've worked next to for 5 years. He's an okay guy.
Yeah.
He's an okay guy.
And then
Drucker got it on that. Remember Drucker would come over with his little and he would pour some in his mug.
Yeah,
He's like, you know, guys, this is cool. I think I'm going to go work for a better company. We're like, great, Drucker. Good job. Good job.
And then it was almonds eventually. You and I were big on almonds for a while.
Oh, we did. We were in
And then I remember the real one. This is a deep cut of
Mm-hmm.
what it was. Is if you remember, I used to start coming to your desk. I didn't freeload for food. I freeloaded for lotion.
The Jergens
I would come
lotion.
over and take your Jergens hand lotion because I was so dry.
You would, which I stole, I think, from Ryan Clement.
You did? You did steal that from Ryan Clement. I appreciate that.
Unfortunately, he had to leave IGN. I think I was just like, I'm going to just
take this. You don't need this anymore. You don't need this where you're going.
He's he can't carry a lot of stuff.
No, he's got little pipe cleaner arms. Sunday, JoJo and Jen and Greg
Yeah.
walking around the sunset. You know what I mean? We're going out there. We went to the farmer's market, had a great time there. Then they were doing the inner sunset flea market thing they do there. They do
that
this
sounds
every
fun.
it's supposed to be every second Sunday, I do believe, of the month. This time it was the third. It's the final one till they come back in the spring. And I mentioned to them as we were starting into it that I hope this comic tent, because it's not like businesses, it is and it isn't, but it's mainly like it's like a yard sale kind of thing. People get these spots. And I mentioned that the last time it had happened, I was walking to the bank and I looked over at the restaurant over there that had a line all the time, and there was a woman there in a Clementine cap from Walking Dead.
Sure.
You know, the blue cap with the D on it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I bet she works in the game. Why else would somebody have that have them? And then later on, I went through the flea market, saw her over there at a setup that had a whole bunch of comics and stuff. But I forgot I was doing something I couldn't stop.
Sure.
This time it stopped. I went there. They were still there. Went to their booth. They had. If you notice, we now have magnets on the fridge that actually can hold things, because we have shitty magnets on the fridge usually at the Kind of Funny office.
The worst.
This thing, what they were doing is they were liquidating her boyfriend's comics and like her nerd stuff too. But what she did with the old comics he didn't want anymore was she was going through and taking bottle caps, cutting out comic characters, putting them in the bottle caps, put the magnet on there, put on. So these are handcrafted,
Those are
artisanal.
really cool. I saw those on the fridge yesterday. I was like, those are fucking cool.
That's because I got all excited to buy them for my own kitchen. And then Joey's like, we need magnets for the office too. And I was like, that's a great point.
We do.
So I bought those. And then also I saw this shirt, completely vacuum sealed in a little thing. It's a 17-year-old t-shirt that was still wrapped in the original plastic.
That's
this guy
wild.
got it at the PlayStation 2 launch event and had never opened it. And
That's
so for $5
wild.
I got this shirt.
There you go,
And here
man.
I am, wearing it right
I love
now.
it. I also love that you've adopted the all black motif.
It's just laziness.
No. I respect that though. I think at first it comes from laziness.
Yeah.
But laziness is not the right way to frame it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You just like efficiency. You know what's more efficient than wearing all black?
What's that?
Nothing.
No, wow.
Because everything matches. Every time you pull anything out, it matches. Everything matches black jeans. Everything.
Okay.
You match it with a black t-shirt, boom. You're rock and roll. You know, you're punk rock.
I don't like it because I feel like, one, it looks too hipstery.
You're cool.
And two, it looks like I'm making a statement about life and how there's
I
nothing
was
to
once
actually care
told
about.
that it looked good, and it looked like the bodyguards from Roadhouse.
See, I like that though.
The bodyguards from Roadhouse.
Yeah.
He means the bouncers from
The
Roadhouse.
bouncers.
Oh, I was gonna say because there were bodyguards in Roadhouse and they were the bad guys, but they were really fat and they drove a big truck.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe they were making that movie.
Can't wait.
We'll see.
Sam Elliott won't be in it though. That's sad.
No, he won't. Neither will Patrick Swayze.
Well, Sam Elliott's not dead. I just don't think he'll be in the movie.
He might be in the movie.
You think so? Yeah. That'd be awesome.
He could be
Did you
like
see? I saw a movie with him, Hero. Did you watch this yet?
Hero. No.
It's an indie thing there.
That's his like newest
Hero.
movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's good.
No. Is it good?
Yeah.
Good.
It's got the. Stick with me here. I don't know her name, and I apologize. It's got the former redhead from that '70s show, who then is like Piper's ex-girlfriend / prison.
Oh,
bitch
and
relationship.
from Orange is the New Black. Yeah, I forgot her. Laura something. I forgot her name. She's awesome.
She's good in it. She's good in Hero. Sam Elliott's really good in Hero.
All right.
Also, Jessica Jones is in it.
No way.
Yeah.
Christopher
She's
Ritter?
not Jessica Jones. But
Yeah, it'd be awesome if it were. It's an M. Night Shyamalan shit where at the end of it it's just a continuation of Jessica
something.
Jones.
You're like, oh my god, this was in the
Wow.
Marvel Universe all along?
Yeah, I'm actually very stoked about Jessica Jones season 2 BT dubs coming to Netflix soon.
No, I don't like that one bit.
I think it's gonna be good.
For the tips today, I was trying to enable the sound.
Yeah.
There's no sound coming out of this. So I was like, that's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, I'm gonna make us some money because it was gonna ding and we'd be in there.
I came in today, and I'll tell you the thing, Brandon. Greg Miller, a very focused human being. Usually gets into the office a good 3 to 4 hours before me.
Yeah.
Came in today. He was all business.
I was under the gun.
Under the gun. And sometimes I'm like, I got kind of coming. I'm like, is Greg in a fun mood? Today he was all business.
First off, I'm never in a bad mood, like a mad
It wasn't a bad mood. It was
Okay,
business.
Okay.
It was business. And I respect that.
Look at
And Kevin respected it. I know you're working out, man.
Look at the guns.
I gotta hear about you lifting from Instagram. You know?
Yeah.
You don't talk to me. You had a conversation all day yesterday at the table.
All day yesterday.
All day yesterday.
At the Patreon dinner.
We're at the Patreon dinner with Devin and Shonda, and you guys were talking about working out, and not once did anyone ask me about working out.
Yeah.
You know?
We've heard you.
I could easily tell you all the things to not hurt yourself, because I've
Sure.
been down that road multiple times, hurt myself multiple times.
Yeah.
No one wants to talk to me about it. It's okay.
Okay.
I have a lot of life experiences that I have to share with people, random strangers, on my Instagram vlog
Yusef
series.
McGee.
Yusef's a bad motherfucker.
I know, I don't
that
wanna
dude,
fuck with Yusef.
That dude knows what he is doing when he
Sure.
works out. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, if I just had your dedication and knowledge
Sure.
about anything,
Yeah.
I would just be so buff. But, you know.
Went to bed at 9:30 last night.
Did you
Ron.
now?
What's up, editor? This is the Kind of Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We come to you with whatever it is we want to do or talk about. You enjoy it, you hang out. That's how it rolls. It's just a bunch of best friends hanging out for an hour, shooting the shit. If you don't like that, turn around, take your hand, put it up your own ass. You know what I'm saying, Cool Greg? Cool Greg reads me on this one. If you want to watch later.
I don't know that I can maybe get knuckling. You
If
know?
you want to watch later, you can watch on youtube.com/kindoffunnygame. No, Kind of Funny. Or listen on podcast services around the globe. Remember, it is Wednesday. That means it's Comics Day. Today's required reading was Outcast, Volume 1 by Robert Kirkman. We'll get to that in a bit. Nick,
Yes.
what do you want to talk about first? Ding! Oh, sorry, we have tips. I don't know why the sound's not working.
That's fine.
Throw7 gave a tip and said you've likely addressed this somewhere before. But any chance you guys will be enabling tips via Twitch bits? Joey! What's a Twitch bit? What do we do with Twitch bits? We're not
Is that
really.
some sort of Bitcoin thing? We only use American cash here.
Throw7 says you've addressed this before. Any chance you'll be enabling tips via Twitch bits?
Oh yeah, it's like they're in like the Twitch currency of like you can buy bits from Twitch and then you can use that to send to streamers.
Do we give that money back to? Does that come back to real money at some point to us?
Yeah.
But it's
just
like
another step.
they take a chunk out, and it's
They
like
take
a
a
process.
chunk out when you buy the bits and then you get the.
Oh, so it's like Microsoft points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Good.
Why wouldn't we? That's just another way for people to give us money and support the show.
I just don't
If
like-
Throw7's asking, here's what I'm predicting.
I don't like
If
games.
we enable it right now, he will give us 30,000 Twitch bits.
I don't think we can enable it like right off the cuff.
What do you mean you can't? We're kind of funny. We've been on Twitch since they started. I'm gonna click on
I don't think
settings.
that's
Is that how you do
accurate
it?
even A little bit.
You click on the settings here. You got the Twitch Prime.
I was looking at the chat, trying to follow you, and then I was like, none of this is in the chat.
No, now I'm dialing
No,
in,
I
trying to
know.
figure out how to do it.
I know you're doing that.
Yeah.
It makes good content.
Yeah, I don't.
No? Why don't you look into it
Yeah.
in the back end? You've got our login, and we'll continue to entertain the thousands of people who are watching the show right now.
Thousands of people.
Yeah. What
Have
do
you
you how
watched
do you?
Grease 2 yet, Nicholas?
No. Did you watch the other one you were supposed to watch?
The 4-hour movie you want me to watch?
Which one was it? What
Master and Commander.
Master Commander: The Far Side of the Earth is a phenomenal film.
Is that what it's
It
called?
is. Yeah. It's a book
But-
series called Master Commander, and the first book I believe that they made a movie out of is The Far Side of the Earth, I think.
But
The Far Side of the Sea.
It's called
Award-winning.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
not
no,
win
The
Best
Far Side.
Picture.
Did you watch it?
If it were a better movie, it would have won.
Shut
Best
your
Picture.
mouth.
So
Shut
Lord
your
of the
mouth.
Rings,
No.
Return of the King, which is a great film franchise. And yes, I love Star Wars, but I love Lord of the Rings a little bit more.
Get
okay?
out of here.
Get out of my face!
Last night we're talking,
You should have the
and Andy goes, I have to make a confession to you, Nick, because you are the keeper of all things. You're the person who basically you have the best film taste in this whole office. So he felt bad about this.
Nobody said that.
He felt bad about
I want to be
this.
clear.
And
No
so he
one
was
said
like,
he
I
had
just
the
wanted
best
you to
film
know. And
taste.
Kevin agreed, 100%. Kevin agreed. Kevin was like, Nick, obviously, clearly, the most
Yeah, of
experienced
course,
when it
of
comes
course,
to film in
yeah.
his office. And he said, I'm sorry to say, but I just hate Star Wars, and I like Lord of the Rings.
That part
Because
was
Lord of
true,
the
he
Rings
did say
won an
that.
Academy Award, and I'm a prissy bitch.
What the fuck y'all saying over here, little bitches?
God damn it.
So here's the thing. I don't hate Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Huge fan of it. I just think the Lord of the Rings trilogy is better than the original Star Wars trilogy. obviously it's aged better because it's like a movie that's like 25 years newer or whatever.
No.
But they're
He's
better
wrong.
movies.
Boo.
Kevin, go on honeymoon again.
I just remember the part in Lord of the Rings where they were running for a long time across like a mountain, and that
They did
dumb
that for
song.
3 movies.
Every movie had him running, and then it was just Legolas. We need you, Legolas. And then they was like with the elves for like 4 fucking hours for no reason. The elves really didn't do shit except for the dude from the Matrix was in it for some reason. I was like, there was like a part of me that was 2%.
Alec Baldwin,
Like,
sweaty, bumping into everybody.
there was a part of everyone that I think saw Hugo Weaving in that movie and was like, I hope to God there's a Matrix tie-in someplace in this movie because that would make it actually interesting.
Yeah.
Great.
But
Other
there
than that,
wasn't.
it's just literally fucking the dude from Goonies and the dude from Dirk Gently climbing a fucking mountain for like 8 hours, and it can't possibly be that high of a mountain. Oh, he had the ring though. The ring was weighing him down. Give it to the fucking your ward, your slave boy, whatever Sean Austin's character was. He's your slave boy.
The ring corrupts any human.
Put it around his
Yeah,
neck.
but it works
Make him
slower
go up.
on
He's your slave
hobbits.
anyway.
What?
Wasn't Sean Astin his little slave boy?
I mean, like the ring fucks up anybody who uses it.
It works
Yeah.
slower on hobbits. That's
Yeah,
why hobbits
but
had it.
it had already corrupted Frodo that he didn't want to give it up, dude.
no, I know. I mean, I understand the intricacies of the movie and then how he had to bite
Once
his fucking
you
finger again.
enable cheering with bits on your channel, you cannot disable it. Please be sure you have
shit.
read and understood the cheering quick start
Don't-
guide
I don't
in
like
bits.
this. I don't like this.
Fuck
I think
it,
we're
do
jumping
it.
into something.
We can set the minimum bit cheer level to do it. So I mean, if we get annoyed with the bit cheers, we'll just set it to 1,000,000 bits.
But
Bytes.
if we enable bit cheers, can we not use any other tipping service? That's the other thing.
No, you can still use that.
I think you should read those terms of service.
All
The
right,
thing is,
fine.
like,
Read the terms of
since
service, Joey.
I'm the champ, and I have more power over anyone in this office.
Sure,
so
sure.
I
He
can
does
talk to
have that.
Twitch and sort this shit out.
Thank you.
dude.
Please do.
Can you call here? I have Twitch's number. I'll call Mr. Twitch on my phone right now. You can talk to him.
Okay.
Is that cool? I'll just give him a call real quick. Hold on.
You think he's calling
That'd
Tim
be
Gettys?
cool. God damn it, Kevin! Don't ruin the joke.
Adrian gave a tip, a healthy tip, and said, "Happy fourth quarter. Things are crazy up here." GM Greg Miller, congratulations on cooking with Greggy. Have you heard of Tom Douglas, famous Seattle chef? I have not. Text me or email me a good mailing address. Have a Tom Douglas cookbook to send you. I will.
Wait, I got a better joke. I got a better joke.
Nick just called me and then hung up before I could answer. Coward.
Cobrin Kai gave us a tip and said, "Tipping just because it's Wednesday. Hope you all and the best friends have a great, amazing day."
You calling cool Greg now?
Hey, Mr. Twitch. I'm sorry to bother you. I know it's been a long day for you. You're very, very busy. We were just wondering what a Bitcoin is.
No,
Was that what it is?
Twitch,
a tidbit.
a Twitch bit for cheering.
Should we put that on? Yes or no? And if so, are we still allowed to get tips from other places like Stream Tip?
I don't think you should fuck with it.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Twitch says we shouldn't fuck with it.
Okay.
Cool.
Alex Z's says, "Greg, I also had a PS2 as my first adult purchase. It's so cool. I had a demo disc bundled in. What about you?" I don't remember there being a demo disc, but there might have been. I was all about that sniper game and Smuggler's Run and Madden. You know what I'm talking
Fuck yeah.
about? Throw7 gave a tip and said, "Yes, I will shower you with bits if you enable it." Zyger chimes in on the tips here and says, "Twitch bits can be earned by viewers for free by watching ads. The bits they earn can then be given to you. It's a free way people can support you guys via Twitch. Viewers don't have to buy them." Zyger continues, "When you enable bits, you can still get normal tips. There really isn't any downside to bits as someone who supports fellow best friends via bits. It's a free way to support streamers you love."
That's cool.
Throw7 then also chimes in, "Yes, you can still accept other types of tips if bits are enabled." Mr. Yasman300 chimes in and says, "Greg and Nick, can you make Jason Bateman and Joel Egerton movie The Gift as a required viewing? P.S. Nick Scorsese should have won the Oscar for Goodfellas instead of The Departed."
You should have.
I agree with that.
And Wolf of Wall Street. He was nominated. It's a better movie.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. Oh well, shit. We're not even through housekeeping yet. What a great show this is.
It's a fun one. Just
I
have
love
fun
it.
with us.
I'm having a great time.
You always do that where you get self-deprecating about it. You know what I mean?
No,
but
I'm
then
having
you
a great
deprecate
time.
me, and no one deprecates
I'm
me.
not deprecating anyone.
No one ever
I don't know that you can
deprecates me.
actually Can you deprecate another person? Is that a verb you can use? Can I deprecate you?
Cool Greg's never been deprecated? Okay.
Do we need to call Mr. Twitch?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that'll break everything.
How long
right
can I
there.
keep this joke going?
You can
for?
go a long time, I bet. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Party mode right now, everybody, for Friday the 13th. The game is up on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames.
one.
We love this
This
one
is
very
such a
much.
fucking
Please
good
give it a
one.
shot. Remember, of course, it's Wednesday. Wednesday's comic day here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. But more importantly, Wednesday is party mode day, where a new party mode goes live on patreon.com/kindoffunnygames for everybody giving us $1 or more. And then last week's, the one that was there on Patreon the week before, goes live on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, just like this one.
The Friday the 13th, you haven't seen the Slender one yet, because you
No.
were unfortunately out for that one. It's
Yeah.
me, it's Andy, and it's Tim.
Slender's
and
the one on
boy,
Patreon.
are we fucking, like, we are just
Cowards.
wusses.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we are cowards in this. I do not like scary. I've just come to the conclusion I don't like scary things. Right?
Okay.
Tim really likes making me engage with scary things. There's some sick, sadistic part of him that makes me want to, like, loves watching me squirm.
Sure.
You guys are gonna like this Let's Play a lot. This was a good one.
You
We got a bunch of great party modes going up.
Oh yeah,
in the
we
next
have a lot
4
of good
weeks.
shit.
They're fucking phenomenal.
I think a big shout out here to Cool Greg in this party mode. This is the one where Sasha Banks tweets at him and he freaks out, which is probably my favorite part of the Friday 13th Let's Play. But real quick, watching this Let's Play as it's up here right now, Cool
Yeah,
Nick,
yeah.
how much do you just want to fucking cancel this show and play Friday 13th all day?
So much. You
What
have
a
no idea.
this fucking game, guys. So goddamn good, except for when it's broken and janky and garbagey.
Yeah.
But outside of that, so fucking good. I'm watching all the Friday 13th right now
Are
with
you?
Jean-Vive St. Ange Melaire.
The first one, a little hard to get through. Let me tell you.
I mean, they're all a little hard to get through.
Didn't realize Kevin Bacon was in the first one.
Yeah, I forgot about
Wow.
that too.
Kinda
It's
crazy,
I'm
though.
watching these for the first time in a long time. We did part 4 last night.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, all right, Corey Feldman's in this. This is Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah.
I totally forgot
Yeah.
that.
That's
And it's the
crazy,
same thing.
man.
Who's the other? There's another. Somebody else famous is in it. This gonna drive me crazy.
I think-
Crispin Glover. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Marty McFly's dad.
From-
Crispin
yeah,
Glover.
Marty
Yeah,
McFly.
yeah. He's in it too. I was like, oh man, totally forgot that.
That's wild.
You want to talk about one of them that's hard to get through? Part 3.
Which one was part 3? They're all the same, right?
Exactly.
It's all like Camp Crystal Lake. whatever
Part
the fuck
3
it
was the
is.
one though where they were like they filmed it in 3D. So like you're just watching on your normal TV and there's like poles coming at the center of the screen and they're trying to like fly. You're like, all
gotcha,
right, like,
I gotcha.
I understand what you're doing here. Terrible acting, whatever.
Okay, switch back to that.
Whatever though.
It's
Just
it's really ruining the whole Let's Play there. Okay.
No, it's fine. This is getting people enticed to go watch it on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames.
God, this is so good. I like how that guy looks like Alexander Skarsgård. Is
It's Tommy Jarvis, man. That's all it is.
that Tommy Jarvis?
It's not framey on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. Please watch it, share it with your friends. If your mom doesn't like scary stuff, tell her it's not scary. Just lie to her, send her to her.
Yeah, do what Tim does. Be like, no, we're just doing a Let's Play, and then strap your mom down to a table and take her on a fucking ride.
Christ, that
Take
did
her on
not
a
sound
ride.
Good. Nick, what's the first story
Take
you
her
put
to
on
the
the
dark
dock?
side. This is the hottest story in news right now, sir. As you know, they're making the first ever live-action Pokemon movie.
Did you catch them all?
We don't
Pokemon.
know. And this one, of course, is Tim Gettys' favorite. Tim Gettys said to me the other day, he was like, out of all the Pokemon properties, you know what I like the best? Detective Pikachu.
He did say that.
He said, I love the Detective Pikachu. This comes from our good friends over at IGN.com. Detective Pikachu movie rumored to be eyeing these 4 action stars. Legendary Pictures is rumored to have a few action stars in mind for the main role of Detective Pikachu.
So the voice of
This
the
is
Pika.
Pika!
Pika, Pika!
With the stupid Sherlock Holmes hat.
Yeah.
Here are the 4 people
Lay 'em on me.
that they are rumored. Someone is rumoring, may or may not have started this rumor to have, according to the hashtag show, not a real thing, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds,
Okay.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
You'll never get him. Don't even try.
and Hollywood's highest paid actor from last year, a man who was paid more money than anyone on the planet for his acting abilities,
Here we go.
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. However, none of these actors have taken any meetings yet about the role, which means, IGN, this is not actually a real story. It doesn't matter. I like indulging in this anyway because this is not a real show, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, like, wait, whoa,
Let's role
wait.
play. We're gonna role play.
I mean, like, if it's not a real, how does that affect us if they're putting it on their site and writing it?
I don't know. It's
Is
Inception.
IGN that not a real site? Is that what we're prepared to
it's
say?
Inception.
Did we dream it all?
We did.
Was it
We
a
did dream it.
all along?
Fran is just a figment of my imagination.
Oh, man.
He's a beautiful, glistening, oiled up in a Speedo figment of my imagination, and I love him for it.
Sounds right.
Everyone,
Sounds right.
tweet at Fran. What is it? FM3? What
Yeah,
is it?
at FM3.
FM3. Ask him if he's having a nice day. Tell me you hope he's having a nice day. Send him some
That's
sweet nasty love.
nice, yeah.
That's good. We haven't done that in a while. No, we're all playing, right?
Fran's.
What is
it's
it?
Fran Mirabella.
It is Fran Mirabella. Tweet, fuck it. Tweet it at FM3 too if there's a person like that and be like, hey, the Kind of Funny Morning Show says hello. You got a friend named FM3, right? Everyone does. Tell him we talked about him today on the morning show.
FM3 joined in October 2008 and hasn't tweeted since then. 9 followers though.
Let's go follow FM3. See if we can bring it back. Bring it back to the platform. This is obviously a rumor. It's a fun story. We'll see. I was taken aback. I was like, why would they go for a voice like this? Tim told me, no. Like that's the gruff detective voice is more, I guess, the Detective Pikachu character. And I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't know anything about Pokemon or Pikachu.
I know that they live in balls. They're caught in balls.
I know they're slaves, and one day we'll have an uprising and take over their masters and kill and put the masters in the balls.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think that's just fair. I mean, that's fair,
Yeah.
right? You get out of, you break the chains of slavery.
Why are we letting children make these animals fight to the sleep?
Where are these children's parents? Why are the children allowed
Great
to kill
point.
each other? Why are the children allowed to take each other why is this like fucking anarchy rules where I beat you, I get to take your property, right? This is like fucking ancient Mongolia.
Well, that's just like Pogs. But I understand. That's like Pogs.
I just think this whole thing, while cute and fun, is terrifying.
You don't beat someone and then take his Pokemon.
Did you ever play Pogs?
Pogs? No, I just remember Pogs.
Yeah.
Where like isn't there a slammer?
There's a slammer you throw
And then anything
down.
that goes outside of the circle, you get to keep, and you punch the fucking guy in the face.
The way we played it was if they were face up,
Oh, that might have been it.
you kept them. If they were face down, you lost them. Something like that. It was some version of that.
What I didn't like about Pogs is I hate gambling. I'm a terrible gambler.
Sure.
And I feel like while still skill based, this is a
not.
gamble.
No, it's totally
This
a
is a
gamble. It's
gamble.
totally a luck.
Right.
It's a luck. It's all about luck.
I never liked any game that required if I beat you, I get to keep your
yeah,
property.
no, I paid
I didn't
for
like
this.
it.
I had
Yeah.
to beg my mom to get the money to get this. You know what I mean? Like, no, this
That's
isn't
why I
what this
liked
is about.
card games when I was a kid. I liked playing spades. I liked playing hearts. I liked playing euchre. I liked playing all these cool games because they were games of skill. And then if I beat you, I could just do the thing I do to Andy where I stare at you, and it crushes your soul.
I don't like that.
Remember when I was champ? Wasn't it better? Wasn't it better around here when I was champ?
No, you didn't even use the belt in any
If
gimmick.
you guys nominate me as your champion again,
That's not how it works.
I will bring back free lunches once a week.
You know what the rule
I will
really?
bring them back. Yes, if
we go
I'm
to
champion.
G-Trist?
We have free
go to-
lunch all the time
We're
around
never
here.
going to G. Oh, what was G-Trist?
We treat
that
Cool
was
Greg
good.
real well. Now here's my problem.
I love Cool Greg.
There's no way they don't need to vote. They don't need to do anything. It's already the challenge has been laid down by the champ on what has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You and I have to play NBA 2K18. The winner of that will play the champ in
Let
NBA
me just
2K18.
explain to you how disappointed I am with the official rules board on this.
Sure.
Right, the people who are making the decisions on how these matches are being matched up.
Sure.
I'm filing an official grievance.
With the commissioner?
With the commissioner.
Wow.
Okay. So if the commissioner's watching, I can't remember which one of the characters you have told us. Am I the commissioner
We
today?
haven't. I don't think we've never cast the commissioner.
We need to cast the commissioner at some point.
Audience, who do you think should be the commissioner of the Kind of Funny championship, I guess, or the Kind of Funny esports league?
The thing is, I feel like
Garrett
I should
Widow would
probably
make a
be
great
commissioner
commissioner.
as the longest running champ.
No.
Yeah.
And that I'm the least gamer of all of you. I'm terrible at games. So I naturally, if we're going off of other sporting outlets, I should be the one to make all the decisions because I'm the one that understands the sport least. Do you see what I'm saying?
Sure. Okay.
Like when it comes to fighting, I'm like, far be it for them to actually let, official rankings be what they are. You gotta have like people who report on it. Let them be the rankings, you know what I mean?
I'm seeing a lot of Kevin, a lot of Gary Whitta, a lot of Xavier Woods.
Ooh, Xavier would be good.
Cool Greg's in there, but Cool Greg's
I would make
competitive.
a fantastic commissioner.
You would?
just wanted
I would
to
make
add
it
that.
fantastic.
No,
Joey wants to be
Joey,
commissioner,
Get the hell
too.
out of here.
Anthony on
alright?
Caprica
You're gonna
says,
be we both know you're going to be a champ one day, all right?
no, you're a competitor. You can't be commissioner. You're good. You're better. Way better.
So that's
than
the
I am.
rule. None of us who compete can be commissioner.
I think we can. I don't know, but let's.
You just disqualified her
You
from
know
it.
what? You're right. You're right. Let's.
How come I can't be a competitor and the commissioner?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let me ask you guys this question. See, I don't know a lot about sports. Let's take the crowning example of how all sports should be run, WWE.
Yeah.
Who gets to be the commissioner of WWE?
Well, it changes all the time.
Well, are they fighters?
Ex-champion, like OG champ.
They do it, and they do it by show. They do it by show.
It's like,
but not
I'm not
competing.
saying I'm the Hulk Hogan.
Because Kurt Angle's
of
the
this
commissioner,
office.
general manager of Raw now, right?
Yeah. And Shane's on the other side.
And Shane,
All right, so
yeah.
anyone can be commissioner.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just have to get
But
together.
usually
and
they're
nominate
not
commissioner.
competing for the title. Usually.
Right.
Obviously, there's extenuous circumstances.
Okay. So back to my original point. Whoever's commissioner needs to decide on the official rules because you guys just sprung this shit on me last time, right? Now I have to what? I have to fight my way back up the ranks. I didn't even get a rematch. That's bullshit.
Did you ask
You don't
for one?
automatically get a rematch.
I don't really want one.
No.
But no, I'm actually happy not to be champ anymore. Because
Who should be the commissioner of the Kinda Funny Championship Esports Gatorade?
Put Jeff Ramsey on there too, just because as someone nominated him, I think he'd be a terrible commissioner, but I think we should put him on there because it's just fair.
You're making a solid ass point.
You know, I think he would hate it and not indulge in this joke. But who knows?
I'll put him on there.
Cool. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go on to our next news story.
Ramsay, right? Ramsay.
Nope.
Come on, Andy, Rooster Teeth's #1 dick sucking fan. What do you don't know how to say? Yeah?
EY, I think.
Just
Huh?
Funhouse.
Just Funhouse, my fault.
Just put all of Funhouse.
No, I don't want that. All of
No, take him off,
Funhouse
take
will
him.
win for
Just
sure.
put us. Let's just put us.
Huh?
S-E-Y.
S-E-Y.
Gordon Ramsay, I think it's S-A-Y.
Yeah.
Another good. Oh, we've run out. We have our 4 Twitter polls
Put
right
Gordon
now.
Ramsay in there.
Who should be the commissioner of the Kinda Funny Championship Esports League Gatorade Power Up League?
You have league in there twice.
I do.
Yeah. Joey,
We've
that's-
never. I mean, we have the title, but we've never named everything.
Listen, if we want Gatorade to sponsor us, we got to play by their rules.
So now, then we can only have 4
Is
picks.
it Power Up or Power Rate?
We don't know.
Power dash up.
Power everything. Power ratings.
Kinda Funny Championship
Saban.
Esports League Gatorade Power Up League.
Great.
We can only have 4 people. Right now, it's Kevin, Gary Whitta, Xavier Woods, Jeff Ramsey.
Perfect.
How long do we?
I don't.
25 minutes. Put it up for 25 minutes.
You want to do 20? What about a day and we do the results
Let's do a
tomorrow?
day. Let's do a day. We'll do the results
Then
tomorrow.
people can campaign.
I don't like that. I don't like that Kevin's in there.
I don't either.
I don't like
think
that
we all
famous
get to
people
be
are
on
in
the
there.
table.
So we need to get someone objective outside of Kinda Funny is what we're saying.
No.
I think
Definitely
that-
keep me in there.
I just
I
don't
should
love-
be the
I
commissioner.
just don't love when Kevin's in charge of anything, though.
But here's my thing, Kev.
Mm-hmm.
Like I agree that you should be able to play. I like the idea of you playing in the championships for it, and I like the idea that this becomes a nice running bit. That once there is a question, we call the commissioner.
Yeah, but then he has to answer, and it's like, well,
All
the commissioner
3 of
can
these
answer.
people would answer.
The commissioner could be a her.
Good point.
Yeah, all
You
right,
fucking
whatever,
sexist
dude.
piece of
I
garbage.
like how it's just Kevin. He didn't even put his last name.
Everyone knows Kevin.
It's true. Look. I'm not saying that.
So wait, who's on? So it's Gary Whitta.
Right now, it's Gary Wood, Xavier Woods, Jeff Ramsey. I'm looking at the chat for other people. A lot of people are calling out Andrea again.
She's too.
She's a contender.
She gets a paycheck from Kinda Funny. She can't. I don't think
She is
She's
a
on my team.
she's a competitor.
She's on Cool Greg team.
Wait, we
Okay.
already have alliances? Can I be on the Cool Greg team?
Ooh, Hunter Pence is in the running.
What's
in
our
here.
team called? Can we be called
Hunter
the
Pence
Warriors?
is
What
in
about
here.
Dan Riker, who actually likes
Hunter Pence, too nice.
Exactly. That's
You
a good
know,
point.
we
Yeah,
need
he
a
won't.
tough,
Riker.
strong
All the other 3
commissioner.
we put in here, assholes, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Some people are saying Max Landis.
Max Landis isn't a bad one
Max
either.
Landis, I don't think he'd answer. In fact, call Max Landis right now and see if he'd answer.
No.
Can you get my phone off my desk?
Sure.
Do
You
not.
could pick one of the best wrestling fans and best human beings, James Willems.
No, Max Landis
No,
is
I
by
don't
far
want
the
any.
best.
I don't want any more. You've seen it before. You've seen.
Why?
People were. When we
No.
signed on with
No.
Mr. T, a lot of people said they were going to change our content, and they have. Look, you're here, and now I'm talking about Jeff Ramsey
Why?
and James Willems.
Why?
So yeah, it worked.
Why do you continually want to go work for Funhouse?
I don't. I would never want to.
I don't get it. What is so great about
Unless
them?
they asked, then I would go. Hey, this red thing in the back looks
Are
like.
we gonna have a joint going away party when Andy goes to
like
Funhouse and I go to
a-
Rockstar?
No, fuck off. You're not going anywhere. I know we're going to
we
lose
need to
him. You're not
restart
going
that
anywhere.
wall.
Now, real quick, before we even toss it out, before we even make this Max Landis call, a lot of people are shouting out Cisco as well.
Oh, wow.
We haven't talked
See,
Cisco in
I'm
forever.
scared that Cisco has biases.
Well,
he's
Cisco
gonna
does.
He
swing
loves us
things.
all.
He loves
I
all
think
of
he
us.
loves
But that's
some
what
of us
makes a
more than
good
others.
Commissioner.
He even loves you.
I think he loves some more than others, is all I'm saying.
That makes a good commissioner. That adds drama.
Like, I'm gonna say it. He loves Nick way too much to have that much power.
I think he likes Tim more than me.
No, he definitely loves you the most. We all know that. And it's not a big
I
deal.
love
Stop
Cisco.
smiling.
I fucking miss Cisco. We gotta get Cisco back on the show.
Now stick with me. How about we axe Jeff Ramsey? He's our friend. We like him. Don't get me wrong.
He's not gonna say yes
But he
to
doesn't
this.
have like.
He will absolutely say no.
No. There's no saying yes to this. Once the vote happens,
They're just-
you're the commissioner and you
My
can't
apologies,
stop.
my
You know what I mean?
apologies. You
But
can't ever get out of that.
Jeff isn't like a reoccurring character.
He loves sports,
I
though.
said we knock out Kevin, we knock out Jeff, we
Why?
add Max
Why?
Landis, we add Cisco, and we put up this poll.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Deal.
That sounds
what
great.
about Larry from Achievement Hunter?
Oh, Rahul, that's a good one too.
Too late for Rahul.
And Troy Baker.
Rahul again is probably already in the fucking Funhouse League, so it doesn't matter.
God damn it. I don't like the Funhouse League. I don't like they have their own league. I don't like that they're probably going to beat us every single time we do anything because, Greg,
It's
you're
really
the only
hard to
person
get
good at
into
games
that
here.
side, man.
Who should be the commissioner of the Kinda
this
Funny
yours?
Championship Esports League Gatorade Power Up League?
Why would you do that? that?
I fucking got robbed.
That's my water.
I deserved a chance. No, Nick,
Ew.
stop! It's in my ears.
I'll be like it.
Poll is up. I will put it in the chat. Let your voices be heard.
Or you're gonna
Unlike the
You're
people of
wiping it off?
Calgary who fucked over Greg
There
Miller.
you go.
Their voices were not heard thanks to a moose. Oh. What the hell is that number? Oh, did I just get the end of the tweet?
Now, I like that people are already starting to call the commissioner the commish.
The commish, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a code for.
Yeah, I was like, did I just give out somebody's phone number? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Vote now. Tomorrow on the show, we will talk about the winner. Right now, Gary Wood has 50% of the vote. Xavier Woods has 33% of the vote. Max Landis has 17. Cisco, 0.
6 votes in.
But he's going to come on
man.
strong. Cisco's going to come on strong.
Did you put the accent on the O?
No, I don't know. I'm not
Or is it
gonna
on
do
the
that.
Q?
I think it might be on. I don't know. I did the inner cap of the Cisco though.
Why am I not seeing this tweet?
You're blind.
We Greg blocked
We
it.
did not. Do we want to do more of the news, or can we start talking comics?
There's not much more news story. I mean, no. We'll talk comics.
All right, let's jump in. It's Wednesday, of course. That means it's comic day. You were told to read for required reading Outcast, Volume 1 from Robert Kirkman.
Can you bring
and
up
company.
Outcast? Thank you.
Oh, smart. Cool. I was like, what are you doing? What is this? Why is this happening?
Well, I thought I'd bring up the cover for it.
I like it. All right, cool. Nick?
Don't stop till you get it.
That's Gorillas, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Windmill for the... Yeah, Cool Drag's with me.
Is it Gorillas?
Yeah.
Outcast was 1, 2, 3.
That's right. My baby don't.
And even that might have just been Andre 3000, or was that Outcast altogether?
Let's look up Outcast songs while you.
Yeah, but that was their best song, so who cares? You know what I mean? That's how it is. Thank God for Mom and Dad, both sticking two together, cause we don't know how.
Why isn't this poll coming
Yeah.
up?
All right.
Did you go straight to my thing?
Who are you voting for?
Oh, Max Landis, dude.
You're voting for
Like,
Max Landis?
Yeah, if anyone, like, he should still be doing WWE, you know what I mean?
All right, anyways, Outcast,
Yes.
Volume 1. Nick, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I'm a sucker for any time graphic novels play out like movies, and this very much plays out like it's a TV show or a movie. I think
Yeah.
a lot of Kirkman's work does. He's really good at grabbing me right off the bat. Obviously, first couple pages, you're scrolling through them right now. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
what's this going to be, right? I'm also reading, what's that last one you gave me, Southern Bastards?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, is this going to be more like that, where it's more of a narrative tale? I had no idea what Outcast was.
Sure.
Go in, third page, kid's biting his hand off, or
Yeah,
eating his own finger.
his
I'm
finger,
like,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
We'll see what this is going on. I had no idea it had to do with demonic possessions. I had no idea it had to do with any of these
It's
things.
a good Halloween book.
I think it's a great Halloween book.
Yeah. It's one of those when, I'm a big Robert Kirkman fan, obviously, Walking Dead, Invincible.
Right.
New Invincible out today. Very excited. And this was one of the ones I picked up issue 1 when it first dropped and read it, and then I liked it but kind of fell off and never got back into it. It's always
Right.
been that weird one of like, I like I read Battle Pope. Like, I've read Kirkman's work. I've read a bunch of stuff he's done. I don't know why I didn't ever come back to Outcast.
Right.
But now I'm watching horror movies, it's Halloween time, it's October. I'm glad, you obviously, the best friends out there who watch every week on the Wednesday show, which is the comic show, shouted this out as required reading. I was really happy to get back into it, and I'm back into it.
Yeah.
Where now I am going to pick up
You're
the
gonna
other
keep
trades
going?
and catch back up. Yeah, because it is a really fascinating story of, this town filled with demonic possessions and how it's that interesting thing. Again, required reading, you should have read it by, obviously, but by the end of it where it's like, did he ever really exorcise the people he thought he was exorcising, or were
Right,
the
or are
demons
they
just
still-
fucking with him?
right,
They're
yeah.
still inside of all these people, and like you have a town now of people over the years, right, that are here to go after you and do all these different things.
Right.
And I like the main character. I like the drama to it in terms of like what is happening with Kyle, right? The
Right.
fact that he's this fucking down on his luck guy. When we meet him in his shitty house, you're like, is this guy just a bum or whatever?
Right,
and then
is he a
no,
druggie? What the fuck's
he
going
had
on?
he had this rough upbringing. His mom was possessed. He fought that off, even though he didn't remember how for a long time. Then we get to the point where he has a wife, he has a daughter. They're having the perfect life. Everything's the way it should be. Daughter gets possessed. All that breaks out. They get in a fight or
Wife
whatever.
gets possessed.
Sorry, yeah, they get in a fight. He goes to jail for beating his daughter. All this,
Right.
It's like fucked up story of how it all goes together. And then like even finishing volume 1, it's like, I definitely want to keep reading because I want to know more about
yeah,
that.
he's
I
an
wanna see
orphan.
that
Obviously, he grew up in like what do they call them? Like not halfway houses.
He got adopted by a family, but they were fostering a whole bunch of people, including a whole bunch of shit kids that like were me and like Duff or whatever his name was. Duffy. Donnie.
Yeah. So he's got a quasi sister character that's not really a sister, but
Karen,
his sister.
right?
Yeah, Megan. Want to say?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm the worst at that.
That's
like
okay.
Trying to remember, especially when it's like, hey everybody, here's all these new characters.
Well, I
and,
just
like,
read it I finished reading it like 8 hours ago. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I read it like right before I went to bed.
So for me going through it, I remember when I was reading the first time, it was confusing even. It starts obviously with the kid getting possessed, the new kid.
Right, the new kid.
And then like, even when we get in here and you meet Kyle for the first time in his house and you're going back and forth, it was like, wait, was that a flashback or is that current?
Yeah, that was a little confusing to me.
But it's how any comic
But
is.
eventually you kind of figure it out. And I think that what I like about this is that it doesn't really, it's not dumbing it down for you, right? You're like, we're just going to throw these characters at you.
Yeah.
I have a hard time a lot of the time, especially because the comics, like all the characters, it's very difficult to draw distinct characters. And so I'm like, who is this? Especially when it's kids, and a lot of details. I do like the art style in this, and eventually
art style's beautiful,
I caught up.
Kevin, can you toss up a few panels so people see art styles?
Yep.
I thought it was cool. I'm definitely intrigued. I don't know. The big question for me is, do I want to pick up Volume 2 and start reading it? Because I believe it's available, right?
Oh yeah, it's into issue 36 or something like that.
Yeah. So I don't know that I'm. Like what I did last night is the same thing I always do last night, which was I downloaded the new comic, I opened up Comixology,
31 right
see
now.
my library, and I'm like, oh right, I haven't caught up in Saga. And so I'm thinking to myself, shit, I haven't read the last couple of Invincibles. Do I? And that's the big test for me is like, if a book grabs me when I want to keep reading it, and not read Invincible, that means it's good.
Yeah, of course.
If Invincible takes precedent, then I'm like, nope, I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to go back to this, unfortunately.
No, that's the problem with comics in general. I feel is the fact that it's so great. Like Southern Bastards, we did required reading for Volume 1. I loved it. Immediately bought Volume 2 and 3. Haven't read those.
Yeah.
And it's like I need to be on it if I want to, because it's like I want to buy all these, but my concern is by the time I get to reading Volume 2, I'm like, wait, what happened in Volume 1 again?
Yeah,
Like where were we?
I got halfway through Volume 1 because you loaned it to me. I still have it, by the way, and I was like, this is really, really good. And
Southern Bastards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got sidetracked, and I just haven't gone back to it yet.
Yeah.
And I think also part of the hard thing for me is that a lot of these graphic novels, especially the Kirkman stuff, you can tell that he's maybe not writing with the eye of like, hey, this is going to go to TV or film one day, but he definitely has that level of storytelling, right?
Right.
And so it's different than reading. Like Invincible to me was more of a traditional comic where he elevated and evolved that craft a little bit to keep you kind of going.
Sure.
And they could do a lot of crazy shit. With this, I'm like, this is clearly like, this is going to an FX.
Well, it's already out.
I know.
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
No, it's on Showmax or Showmax. It's on Showtime, I think, is where they did it.
Is it Showtime? I thought it was like an FXX show or something like that.
Was
but
it?
I could be wrong. Kevin told me this morning that it's out, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember seeing.
It was AMC.
Is it
but
AMC?
I could be wrong.
AMC's Preacher,
Yeah, you're right.
and that's a
probably
very,
was.
very
Cinemax.
similar show.
Outcast
Oh,
on
it's
Cinemax. I don't have Cinemax.
So, well, I don't think
It sucks because I'm looking here on the numbers here, right? Like, IMDb have a 7.5 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes a 79, and TV.com an 8.6. So it's like, people dig it, but it's just like, this is a story I'd rather read in right now in October-y time. than do that. And like, I don't need to get in there and do it. It's just interesting to see, I don't know. It's a story I don't feel we get a lot, right? Of like, he's an outcast. What does that mean? The demons keep mentioning that when he touches them.
He's outcast.
And it's basically like, he's in a world right now that doesn't have superheroes, but he clearly has a superpower. And granted, it's a supernatural power.
Yeah.
It's not like he's lifting cars or whatever. What does that mean? And I like this origin story of trying to figure out, what is this? And I like the fact that, he goes out with the Reverend, and the Reverend's like, well, if you don't believe in this, he's like, it's not, I don't have the answers, I just know something's happening, and I want to know what's happening. Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely intrigued.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know that I'm so intrigued that I'm champing at the bit to get back into Volume 2. But we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I liked it a lot. I recommend it. Kevin, did you read this? I mean, you were gone, obviously.
Yeah,
when we
no,
picked it.
I had no idea that this was...
Okay, cool. Greg, did you do
unfortunate.
Outcast? No, you guys just don't do your homework no more. I understand.
I didn't know that the...
Chat, what did you think? Let me know. I'm opening up my chat over here.
Nobody likes homework, by the way.
No, it's the worst. Even now.
Pain
With
Creations says 9 days until Super Mario Odyssey.
That doesn't help us in all this conversation of what you thought about Outcast.
That's what they're saying there. Falcon1282 says Preacher is so good. Have you read Preacher?
No, never did.
Oh, that should be a required reading for next week.
Really?
I don't like it.
I think you should. I loved it.
It's weird.
Nick, you've never picked one before, so I'm totally down for Preacher
Try
Volume
Preacher.
1.
I think
How
you'd
many
like
volumes was it?
9.
Ooh.
But
Issues
that's
are... Volumes.
No volumes.
Okay.
I think I want to say 6 to 9 volumes. It goes fast.
I watched the pilot for the Preacher show. I know Preacher fans didn't really like it.
Yeah, what is it? How many volumes is it?
I'm opening here.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's very much along the same lines of what
6
we're talking
books.
about. 6 books.
6, yeah.
6 volumes.
Yeah, 6 volumes. 6
so not too bad.
No.
I really liked the first one. I'd have to go back and read it though. But
8 Vic2 says, I really love Outcast. Volume 5 is really good. Mem Birdman said, loved it in Volume 3. The ambiguity is what keeps bringing me back. Oh, he loved it. He's in Volume 3. The ambiguity is what keeps bringing him back. Mm-hmm.
Lakers Head 2432 says, Nick, if you need a new hat, I'll send you a Lakers hat to the P.O. box. Cool Greg.
Why would this come up?
I was saying I need a new hat yesterday, and people pay attention to me
okay.
sometimes.
Okay.
Cool Greg just shook his head. I'm not allowed to wear a Lakers hat. I'm sorry, in this office. We're either a Warriors house or a Cavs house. Right?
We're Warriors.
What does Andy like?
Andy switched teams. He's Warriors now.
Oh, we're all Warriors.
Andy
here, bro.
switched teams.
Yeah,
Andy
Warriors.
Cortez loves the Warriors now.
Yeah.
All right,
He tweeted
finally.
last night. I took a picture of it.
Bullshit. No.
Yay,
I saw the
Andy.
tweet. It's fucking bullshit. He's lying now.
Good for you, Andy.
I'm glad you finally got on a winning team. Guys who win
did
championships.
you
Here's what happened.
finally come around to the fact that Star Wars is better than Lord of the Rings?
Here's what happened. I hate the Rockets. Even
Okay.
more than the Warriors. So the Warriors and the Rockets played last night, and I was like, you know what? I hate the Rockets so much. Fuck it. I'm rooting for the Warriors.
Yeah.
And then the Warriors ended up losing. So I was like, you know what?
That was
If I-
so aggravating.
So I root for the Warriors, and they lose. Fuck it. I'm just gonna root for them because I want them to lose so
Oh, okay.
much. You know.
So now you're a Warriors fan.
But it was crazy. The Warriors were up like 15 the whole game, and then like suddenly the Rockets just started hitting shots. But it's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. I mean, it's a really good sign for the Rockets because they still won, and their best three-point shooter, Eric Gordon, was 0 for 6 from 3. So they still won, and he did so bad from 3.
What have you been eating? Peanuts? What does this smell?
Flaming Hot
No,
Cheetos.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, there it
You
is.
want some?
No, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
that.
do.
You want some?
Kind of.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
So Dub Nation, right?
Yeah, Dub Nation!
Spurs play tonight, guys. But
They're gonna lose, don't worry about it.
No Kawhi Leonard. So yeah.
Back to the tips. Infinity Style gave us a tip and said, hey boys, Gord Downey, lead singer of the Tragically Hip, one of the greatest Canadian... Oh, okay. Lead singer of the Tragically Hip, one of the greatest Canadian bands of all time, passed away today. Gord was a Canadian icon and inspired me to become a radio host. R.I.P. Gord. Rest in peace, Gord. I hope you're okay, as everyone copes. I saw someone put up an image of this man today, mourning him, and I did
Gord?
not know who it was. Gord Downey.
Jeez.
Zyger then tips and says, if you have any questions about bits, feel free to hit me up, or have Joey hit me up. At first I was skeptical about them, but they're safe. You can always set a minimum if they annoy you. Joey is on top of it. Maybe bits will be enabled tomorrow when we find out what's happening in the poll. Kevin, will you please refresh the commissioner poll and show the audience, see where we're at? Mighty Quack C also gave us a tip and said, Nick, honest, real opinion as a
Yes.
movie lover on Lord of the Rings films. Love you guys.
My honest, real opinion?
Yeah.
They're amazing films.
Okay.
I mean, that's an amazing accomplishment. The way Peter Jackson actually filmed all of them back to back is groundbreaking and fucking
Are
awesome.
they interesting though? Come on.
I've
question.
said this before, all
Great
seriousness, the reason I don't like the Lord of the Rings films, because I screwed myself over. I wanted to read the books first because the books are the classic, but I ended up being super lazy and not finishing every book until the night before the other movie came out. So I finished Fellowship literally 6 hours before I went and saw the movie, and I was like, God, this is so boring. And then I realized a year later why, because I read the fucking book. So if you have seen the movies and haven't read the books, yeah, they're gonna be phenomenal movies. If you read the books, you're gonna be like, God, these are really faithful and really boring, because the books are really long. That's my take on Lord of the Rings. But they are phenomenal films.
I am downloading Preacher, your required reading for next week.
All right.
We have taken care of the tips.
Kevin, you said you don't like Preacher.
We are now moving on to P.S. I Love This Best
I'm
Friend
excited 'cause I have your
XOXO.
old copies of Preacher, so I'll be able to reread it.
Ooh, bring those back, because I want to read those.
This is where one of you goes to kindafunny.com/bestfriend. You nominate someone doing something amazing in the community so we can read it here and everyone can bask in how amazing that person is because we're all best friends and that's what it's about, motherfucker!
Yeah, boy.
Mike Schultz is shouting out Tim Berners-Lee. Hey, best friends. I just wanted to throw it out there that we don't do enough to thank everyone's best friend, Tim Berners-Lee. While working at CERN in 1989, Tim developed the first modern web client, effectively inventing the World Wide Web we all depend on every day. We should send some sweet nasty love to Tim on Twitter at TimBerners_Lee and thank him for making all of our lives better. Kevin, can you throw up his Twitter? Do you have access to this?
I believe so.
In the doc, just so you can copy and put it on there?
Yep.
Great.
Cool. Thanks, Tim Berners-Lee, for inventing the internet. If it weren't for you, I would be working at Starbucks right now.
You think so? That's where it would be?
I mean, probably. If we didn't have the internet, like, what would I do?
sure,
IGN wouldn't
suicide.
exist.
How about, I mean, you'd be making movies, right?
I'd be filming wedding videos.
There he is right there, Tim Berners-Lee.
There he is.
Everybody shout him out,
That guy's a
give him
G.
some love. Hashtag sweet nasty love.
263,000 followers. He doesn't need our love. He's got plenty of love. But give it to him anyway.
Just say thank you. Just say, hey, thank you for making all this possible. You made all this happen.
CERN.
I'm going to do it right now. While I do that,
Giveaway time.
if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, we come to you with whatever it is we want to talk about. We hang out, we have a good time, you have fun, it's great. However, in between hanging out and going into the chat for the old 3 and 3, we give away video games. How do you win the video games? It's simple. Be in the chat like so many of you are right now on Twitch, or amplify your chances to win and not even have to be here 3 other ways. Number 1, you can be a subscriber on Twitch. If you subscribe to us, you get the Kind of Funny logo next to your name, the cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get to play multiplayer games with me like Friday the 13th, and you get the show ad-free unless we bake them in. We're about to. However, if we bake in ads, we give away an extra game for every extra ad we do. So don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. Have fun. If you have Twitch Prime, you have Amazon Prime. That gives you 1 free subscription to give away on Twitch. We'd love it to be us, even if you're somebody listening later on youtube.com/podcast services, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, youtube.com/kindoffunny. It's weird because this it's just so, it's slightly different than Games Daily. And now I do Games Daily every day. And so it's really hard now for me to put it back into this gear.
Don't even think. What day is it today?
That is Wednesday.
Okay, good. You're fine then. You're fine. You're still holding it together. That's all I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. Thank you
That's
very
all I'm
much.
saying.
If you're watching later on youtube.com/kindoffunny or listening on podcast services around the globe, and don't even watch it on Twitch, but you have Amazon Prime, it'd be great if you gave us that subscription. Remember, each and every 30 days, you need to give it away. Otherwise, Amazon sits on your money and laughs at you. Anyways, you can also go to patreon.com/kindoffunny or patreon.com/kindoffunnygames. Give us $2 there. Not only would you get to watch podcasts live as we record them, not only would you get shows like Cooking with Greggy and Party Mode 1 week early, you would be automatically entered to get for every giveaway we ever do, whether it's an extra live stream, which is coming up, kindoffunny.com/extra life, or if it's something on the show here. So now, Nick,
Yes.
I'm gonna tweet at Tim Berners-Lee.
Yeah.
You're gonna read through the ads and give away games.
Sounds fantastic. Our first ad today is brought to you by one of our illustrious sponsors, Dollar Shave Club. By now, everyone knows the Dollar Shave Club ships amazing razors for a few bucks. What you might not know is that Dollar Shave Club also has products for pretty much everything else you need in the bathroom, which, by the way, my favorite room in the house. I call it my fortress of solitude.
Okay.
My wife calls it, get out of there, I have to go to the bathroom.
Sure.
Body wash, shampoo, hair gel, lip balm, everything. Dollar Shave Club makes it easy and convenient for you to upgrade your shave and your bathroom. Just like their razors, everything is super high quality and leave you looking and feeling amazing. For premium ingredients to sophisticated scents, Dollar Shave Club is changing the game. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their starter set to new members. For only $5, the starter set features their executive razor and 3 trial-sized versions of their most popular product that help you stay fresh and clean. In your first box, you will receive their shave butter, which Tim loves, body wash.
Gia loves it more, I hear.
Does she?
Yeah, because she comes up, she touches them, she's
She
like, you
loves
smell
touching
good.
Tim. Everyone, when you meet Tim, touch Tim. Body wash
When you meet
and,
Tim, touch Tim.
and one wipe Charlie's butt wipes. My brother loves butt wipes.
He does love butt
loves
wipes.
butt wipes. You will also receive their executive razor, which includes their premium weighty handle and full cassette of cartridges. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. The offer is exclusively available to at dollarshaveclub.com/morning. That's dollarshaveclub.com/morning. Dollar Shave Club's high-quality products will have you covered from your face to your butt cheeks. There is no better time to try the club.
And our second sponsor is none other than NatureBox. Eating can be hard, snacking can be harder. Don't worry, we got you. NatureBox has over 100 snacks that taste good and are actually better for you. All snacks are made from high quality, simple ingredients, which mean no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, so you can feel good about what you're eating. Gia's favorite are the white cheddar caramel popcorn and the salt and pepper lentil loops, because she is Gia, and that all checks out. Again, if you're just joining us for this ad, you've never heard me yell about it before, Gia and Tim steal all the NatureBox snacks. We used to get them sent to us, and I enjoyed them very much. And now he and she take them and eat them like monsters.
Gia sits with just a glass of wine every night, and she eats, and she commands Tim to get closer to her so she can touch him. And it is just a terrible thing. It might be borderline criminal. We don't know.
You're sure to find your new snack obsession in NatureBox. They add new snacks every month, inspired by real customer feedback, the latest food trends, and professional chefs. It's so simple. Just go to naturebox.com, choose your snacks you want, and NatureBox will deliver them right to your door. And there's no risk. If you ever have a snack you don't like, don't eat it. NatureBox will replace it for free. And right now, NatureBox is offering Kinda Funny Morning Show fans 50% off their first order when they go to naturebox.com/morning. That's naturebox.com/morning for 50% off your first order. Again, I really do enjoy, this is Greg, I'm no longer reading, obviously. I really do enjoy them. Here's what I like about them. They're a simple way to get snacks at work, like your real work, take them to work, have them there. You have food built in. You don't have to eat bad stuff like they're about to here.
Did you want some? Sure.
Here are the giveaways.
This is the shit I have to
Holy
deal
shit.
with. This is the shit I have to deal with here, NatureBox. If you sent me stuff, I wouldn't have to beg Andy to bring me the last little tidbits of his Cheerio. What is this, like Cheerio dust? What am I supposed to do, snort this? Fine, I'll do it.
Also, Joey's eating Flaming Hot Cheetos right in front of you.
Joey,
We're giving away Evil
Joey's an
Within
alcoholic.
2.
We're just gonna put that
Evil
out there.
Within 2 is
Whoa.
going. Yeah, I know, right? To David White, a Kinda Funny Games patron. Thank you for your support.
yeah,
And then we're giving away Songbringer on PlayStation 4. This is going to the Twitch chat person, Paulo. Now, who is doing this? Who is in here fucking around with you?
Nothing.
You are. When you start fucking around, it covers up the name.
What are you talking about?
Paulo
Does this hurt?
Durazo.
Does this fuck up? Does this not let you it
Durazo.
highlights the
Andy.
thing.
Right there, look. You highlighted it and a little thing pops up over that telling me you highlighted it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Then I can't read the name.
You want some?
No, I'm good.
Time for the Pat and Moriarty 3 and 3. 3 questions from non-subs, 3 questions from subs. We've been reading your questions all day long, obviously. We'll probably do more than 3. Joey
Yeah.
has a sub question.
Nick, do you want some Cheetos?
I do want some Cheetos.
I have a question for you, Joey.
Yeah.
Where are we at with bits? Zyger laid out a case for bits. It sounds pretty good.
I've been eating some hot Cheetos.
God damn it, Joey.
Also, Xavier Woods retweeted your tweet and is asking for
He's
votes.
campaigning?
Yeah.
Good. That's what I like to see.
So-
Let's see if Gary Whittle do it.
I put up a poll asking who's gonna be the first one out of these people to be like, what the fuck is this? So far, Gary Wood is winning.
Max Landis will probably
I was
do
gonna
it.
say I'm gonna put up a poll saying when will Max Landis send us a cease and desist order for using his name.
Here's something I'm interested in about Max Landis that it perplexes me, but I enjoy it in the same breath. Because this isn't me fishing for it. So stick with me.
Yeah.
Max Landis doesn't follow me. But Max Landis will often comment on things I'm doing and saying that aren't even involving him. How does that work? Is he like, I guess maybe audience members are bringing him in?
Probably, I would
or
imagine so, yeah.
They're tagging him in
he's just
responses.
looking at me? I don't
How
know.
many people does he follow?
Not that many.
Yeah, he's probably like me.
Well, also,
Very
I don't
exclusive.
think, with all due respect to, I guess myself, I don't think I tweet about things Max Landis cares about. My whole thing with Twitter is like all the time people are like, oh man, like my real friends, like, oh man, you don't follow me on Twitter. I'm like, well, yeah, you don't really say anything I care about. Like, it's like, I use it as like a news feed more than I do
No,
like
I hate
a
when
social
I
network.
fucking hate when my friends are like, how come you don't follow me on Twitter? I'm like, because I fucking follow you on Facebook and I see your kids there.
Yeah,
I don't need
yeah,
to follow you on
yeah.
Twitter to see more of your kids.
Stark My Ball says, Nick, stop with the carbs, god damn it.
I'll do what I want. I'm allowed 30 grams of carbs a day. Just had them. There you go.
Aaron Roos
Also, I'm
427.
failing my diet.
Aaron Roos 427 says Nick should get a flamin' hot chew tits shirt.
Chew tits?
Yeah, because no one can understand what the fuck that shirt says and it looks like chew tits.
It's true. I had to stop wearing that shirt on camera, unfortunately. Yeah, he's following 78 people.
Yeah.
Max Landis.
I'm not the kind of person who's
That's-
offended if you don't follow me on Twitter.
That's
I
a
don't
fucking
care.
G. You know what? I'm unfollowing you.
Damn. Wait, me?
Why do I follow? I follow 354 people. I gotta stop. Hey, let me ask you an important question.
Lay it
I know
on
we're
me.
long in the tooth on this. I know we're long in the tooth.
We're only delaying our own show and Tim's on it. So who
That's
cares?
true. Man, no one cares about Tim's time.
Exactly.
Question number one.
Yeah.
Did you officially dissolve Greg Miller Industries?
Yeah, it was a one-day thing.
Question number two.
Yeah.
Can we bring back Greg Miller Industries to unfollow people on Twitter that I don't want to follow anymore?
I mean, that sounds like Nick Scarpino Industries. I already invested my own $50 into a business. I don't know if I need to, you know.
Yeah, but it'd be way cooler if I didn't have to put my own money into it. If you could just pay them $50 again to come back. Like, let's say you had a chore that you wanted them to do. If I could just piggyback on top of that chore, give Snowbike Mike my login to Twitter, and just trust that he will not abuse that at all.
Yeah.
He could sit there and just go through and delete people, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe
you, just
you know
give,
what?
give Snow Mike hot Cheetos.
Maybe
okay.
I'm going to delete everyone
Start
and
fresh.
just follow one person every month.
do the Conan
New
O'Brien.
person.
Oh,
Yeah.
1 month fine.
And if you get to be that person, you're cool. And I'll just retweet every single thing you tweet, no matter how horrible it is. I'll just do it.
You know how it is, though,
Hmm.
is that we're not like, you, me, and Max Landis aren't like most people. Where I've definitely done it where I unfollow somebody and then I'll check back later and they unfollow me too. And I'm like, is that really? That's okay. However you want to do it.
I don't care about that.
So like,
I
your
can
number
lose
will
the
drop.
354 people. I think I'll be okay.
All right.
I'm trying to hover around 69K anyway, so I think it's
you
gonna
do.
be all right.
Richard Draken says, Greg, can we do Saga for required reading one week? I'm a huge
Dude,
fan.
Saga
Would
is
love your guys'
good.
input. We could, but the problem is Saga is one of our books we talk about every month
Yeah, you gotta
that
go
we
back.
really enjoy and why we're hooked on it and what's happening with it. So I don't know if that makes as much sense.
You going to sub-only mode?
Nope. Stark
I'll
My
put us
Balls says, Greg, have you tried Megaton Rainfall yet? It's fucking awesome. I have not. That came out yesterday. That's that superhero VR game. I probably won't get to it for quite a while. Just because there's a million other things to play, and I gotta drag out all the VR shit. Now we're in sub-only mode?
There you go.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
I put us in sub-only mode, and remember, if you want to be one of the chosen few, that's your choice. You can go to Amazon.com. Nope. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription, and that's what a lot of you have done here. And we choose to respect you for that. Because you have chosen us, because you are the chosen few. Now, the rest of you norms out there, it's fine, you had your chance. But now, it's time for just the chosen few, the golden children, as I call them. The elevated, the enlightened.
The elevated.
The enlightened.
Okay, well. Abe Vic2 says, can we have Batman Earth 1 for required reading one time? Maybe. That's a good book. I like all those Earth 1 things. Well, I like the idea of the Earth 1 thing. Wonder Woman I didn't like that much. Teen Titans I didn't even bother doing it. D Danger 10 says, Nick, how's South Park going? You're coming on the Gamescast today to talk about that.
I am coming on the Gamescast today to talk about that. It is good, actually. I fell asleep last night while I started playing. I started to go drift off, and I'm like, I kind of want to pay attention to this more.
Yeah, of course.
So, I'm on level 5. I think that's where my guy's at. I don't know
Nice.
what the top level is. I'm assuming it's like high 20s. But I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There's not really levels. You mean your might? Your
You have
might?
levels. As you level up as you go. It's level 5. I'm not on level 5. My character is at level 5 of like all the DNA strands and and all those things that I can do.
Yeah,
like
your
my
might.
might.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like 193 might or something
Okay.
like that. So, yeah.
Cool.
That's one of my criticisms with the game, by the way.
What?
There are too many little tiny things to pay attention to.
Oh, but you don't really need
The
to pay
DNA
attention.
thing, all that shit. I'm
You
like,
don't really need
but
to pay
but
attention.
it detracts from the fun side quests, like finding those weird Japanese fucking
Yeah,
drawings.
just do them. Who cares?
Fair enough.
I think my might topped out at 741.
Jesus Christ.
But you'll see. You'll start. It starts compiling really quickly.
Fair.
Ryan Santilli says, Greg, what's your thoughts on chili? It sucks. It's terrible. It looks like diarrhea.
God, I
it doesn't
hate
have a good taste. Beans are gross.
I'll tell you something
It
about
has
chili
a
that I
great
love.
taste.
The thicker, the better. Sometimes,
thicker, the
and I'm
better.
not even lying when I say this, sometimes I'll buy a can of chili that I like, and I'll open up the can, and I'll eat it cold like a hobo.
You're crazy.
And I fucking
I
love
it.
I love it. I love cold chili. I love everything cold. It's disgusting. My wife says, put it in a bowl. I can't. You're making me want to throw up watching me do this.
Eating
And I said,
dog
then
food.
don't watch it. Because I like to pretend, I like to eat it, and you know what? I like to pretend like I'm Mad Max from the Road Warrior.
All right.
all I can do
Jams the Kuma says, did Greg ever finish Undertale? No. Jumped in again, and that intro I do not like. And so I bounced out and went and played Conga or whatever. Conga Master on Switch. Or something else on that trip. But people
have-
tell me I got to play through it. Power through it.
Eddie G. Brazil says, how's Cuphead?
I haven't
for you.
started it.
Oh, really?
I have it downloaded, but I haven't
Are
started
you
it.
excited about Cuphead?
No, it's one of those that Tim's talk of it, like made me go, oh, okay, I'll try it, because it was one of those
Really?
things.
It totally deterred me from it.
the moment of seeing, well, the fact that Tim's getting through it and he's like, it's
He beat it.
it's the most rewarding game I've played, where I'm able to go through and get my head kicked in, but then go beyond it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
because like it just looks tough, like, and I don't like games that are like, we're gonna fucking torture you.
Yeah,
You
Dark
know?
Souls. Yeah, sure.
Let's do one more before. Oh, did you read this? Somebody in here, Dr. Funder says required reading Batman: A Long Halloween. No, required reading we already said was Preacher, Volume 1. However, did you do Batman: The White Knight yet?
No, I just saw a lot of people tweeting about that.
It's good, you should
Talking
do it.
about that. Is it good?
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a Joker story. Batman's kind of crazy. It's interesting. I like it. I'm looking forward to where they go with that.
Okay.
There's one more I thought I saw in here. I wanted. Oh yeah, and then Slightly Sausage says, any news on getting Greg on Master Chef? No, I need to make my video since I can't make it into the open casting calls. I need to actually film a video. Me and Nick were talking about it. Hopefully we'll do it Friday.
Yeah, we're looking
Get
at
it
it. We're
out there.
targeting Friday for that.
Yeah.
Now we're trying to get Gordon Ramsay himself to show up and be in the video because I feel like that'd be a really cool way to get you on the show if
Sure.
we just knew him.
Why not? Yeah, that'd be easy. He follows me, but maybe that'll work against me.
I don't think so though, because I
Follow
feel
a lot of
like
people?
Yes, he does.
I feel like you want to work with the people you know that'll come through
okay,
for you, you
okay.
know. And let's be perfectly honest, it is a show that is produced. So they do want compelling people on that show.
I would like to think that. I would like
You
to
can't
think
just
that.
get all the homegrown. You can't just keep casting people out of fucking Portland. You know what I mean?
Sure, no.
Maybe it's time
No
to
more
give San
Portland
Francisco a
people, for
shot.
sure.
Maybe it's time to give San Francisco a shot. Gordon Ramsay.
You know what I'm gonna do too?
John Benet Ramsey's dad.
Nope. No.
Not?
No.
Not the same person?
No.
Jeff Ramsey's brother?
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. I'm gonna tweet at Gordon Ramsay. We're gonna end this show right here.
Okay.
This has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show.
Great one.
I'm gonna tweet at Gordon Ramsay about, hey, how am I doing with Cooking with Greggy, and give him a link to the playlist or whatever,
Okay.
and a couple of cool thumbnails. Everyone retweet that, favorite that for me. Then we're transitioning into Kind of Funny Games Daily, of course. If you're watching later on demand or listening on demand, go listen to that show as well. YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames. Podcast service around the globe. But remember, this has been the Kind of Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on a variety of platforms. We run you through whatever it is we want to talk about.
We do.
We have a good time. We share it with you. We all hang out, and it's a fun way to spend your morning. If you like that, subscribe to us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch, support the Patreons. Wherever you're getting the show, subscribe and like there, leave a review, have fun. In general, thank you for your patronage. It makes it all happen. We love you very much. It's great to be your friend and do stuff like this with you and be stupid and yell at Andy for being stupid. Even though Andy's making his first smart decision, becoming a Golden State Warriors fan. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure to serve you.
Vote for Max Landis.
Vote for Max Lane. No, wait, no!